Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining. We will wait for another 5 minutes for rest of the people to join. I can see some of the people are raising their hands. Uh, we can just you can just type in the chat box, and we'll address whatever other queries or whatever you're trying to communicate. We'll take you through the deck and the live demo and everything, and then we can address whatever concerns do you all have. I can see some of you still raising their hands. Let us know if there is any concern or if there is any issue or something like that. Just 2 more minutes. We'll go ahead. Okay. Welcome to you all, and very good afternoon. Thanks for joining. Today we will cover Autodesk docs majorly, and not only I will just touch upon the basic use of Autodesk docs, but also how these features present in Autodesk docs help us to enhance our productivity and the conventional way of working. So, hence, we consider this as a guide to our document management, collaboration, and automation. By if I just go in detail, with document management. So we will cover today how the conventional ways of documenting things and collaborating things with different stakeholders within the industry took place earlier in the conventional ways, and now how it is different and easy, and I can say more effective or enhanced with Autodesk Docs. Okay, so we'll move ahead. I, Aditi Sharma, I'm posted as a solution consultant, architecture based in Mumbai. So we are now a part of Monoyer, which Monoyer is our parent company, which was founded in 1906. We carry 100 plus years of rich history, and as you can see on screen, we are present in how many industries, like for example, construction and digitalization, which belongs to Arcans, which is us. We handle this industry, and we also are present in the other industries like construction rental, specialized services, etc. So Monoyer is our parent company, which is a big uh, and under which we fall with Arcans. So this is on screen, as you can see, this is the journey which Arcans have went through, and this is how we grown up in 2018 to 19. So these are all the different acquisitions happened in various years, and today we all of these mix, and today we say proudly say ourselves as Arcans. And as you can see on screen, that we are present in all these regions with robust technical support and resources. And you can see the major regions, including India. We are present with all the technical resources and the digitalization processes. So I'm coming back to today's agenda. Like what all I will cover today is just a brief on Autodesk features like document management, markup tools, and version control to take, because as we might have a mixed crowd, so this is necessary to take everyone from introductory level to a detailed level. So I'll just touch upon on the major features and factors which Autodesk Docs caters, and then we look upon how we can streamline the workflows and put an automated process within that, and then some tips to organize the project, and then setting up permissions and how we can integrate different people. And okay, so I have a quick small video for everyone to take a look to just get an overview of the product, which is Autodesk Docs. I hope this is audible.
What would the value to your project be if every person who works on a job has confidence that they are working with the latest information? No matter what they do or where they work, it would mean less rework, lower costs, and improved schedule timing. This is what Autodesk Docs is built to deliver: the ability for every team member to trust their software from design through construction. A common data environment shared by design, quantification, coordination, project management, and field collaboration keeps all project data in one place. Native integrations with design software gets information published fast and in the desired format, meaning no critical project info is lost in the gap between incompatible solutions. You can keep the right information in the right hands with powerful document and version control. Customized folder structures and comprehensive permissioning keeps information organized. And advanced search makes it easy to find what you need in the office or on the job site. More advanced control is delivered through document review processes, making sure you only make information available when it is ready. And transmittals help you keep track of who's received what and when. Add in powerful markup tools and the ability to track and collaborate on issues across the lifecycle, and you've got real collaboration and coordination. One-click access to drawings, models, and even Microsoft Office files brings the power of collaboration to the whole team. Access to all data, simple viewing and collaboration tools, all without leaving the platform. With Autodesk Docs at the heart of unified Autodesk Construction Cloud, teams can trust the data they rely on, anywhere, anytime.
I hope that was informative, just to brief you upon on the product, like what exactly Autodesk Docs is, what all are the features and things which it contains within, and what are the problems which it solves. So I'll take upon one by one. So firstly, I'll go ahead with the document management. Okay, so as I told you earlier, that we will see how the conventional methods are now enhanced with the latest technology. So on the right hand side of the screen, you can see that this is the traditional way how we share the information. See, when a design team is working and they need some inputs from the consultants, they share their file through different mediums, through WhatsApp, emails, etc. And then whenever they need to give an input, they give an input and then send it back to the through the same medium, maybe email or WhatsApp, or through shared drives, etc. But within these processes, because there is a high chance of iterations happening on each and every stage on day-to-day basis, even more than once in a day, then there is a high chance to lose the data, to lose the information within those files with this traditional way of working. So why are we even talking about this word as common data environment? So that when engineers, general contractors, architects, and different facility management owners, everyone who is associated with the project, if they want to access any information, any file, or any stage of information within that project, they can access through one common environment, or we can say a single source of information. What does this exactly do? This solves the problem of, I can say, the stage. Like for example, there might be a case that we are still working, that is working in work in progress file, and we do not want that information to go ahead. So we will provide that information in the common data environment only when it is ready to be shared, right? And then it will act as a single source of information to everyone, so that there's no gap, there's no duplicacy of work happening. Like for example, I might have a file, oh my god, this is the earlier version, this is not the current version, or there were so many edits happened after this stage. So we go through such kind of issues and problems day in and day out, where there is no common data environment established. So that is why, to omit all those problems, the hustle of list of files and edits, like okay, on this day we edited this, on this day, there's too much manual efforts put in every day to keep things sorted. The folder within folders, and then there's date, there's sorting happening every day. And then also this can be managed when there is only one ecosystem or one office. When there is multiple stakeholders comes into the picture, it gets very difficult for people to manage. So this is a platform, and we can say a go-to tool to solve these issues. So I told you the traditional way of working, and now how this common data environment is fixing up this issue. We'll look into this in detail. So we have two terminologies here. Number one is this common data environment, which is putting every stakeholder to the single source of information, which facilitates the collaboration between the project team members, and it really helps to avoid the duplicacy. Okay, so this is exactly which I'm trying to explain, that all facility manager, owner, estimator, project manager, so that whatever they are referring to, whatever they are looking at, is present on one uh, platform, on one source, and it is latest. It is published only when it is ready to get distributed. And also, the major point, that this has no limitation that only PDFs can be uploaded, or only JPEGs can be uploaded, or only Excels can be uploaded, or anything like that. It any form, any extension can be uploaded, and you can view a lot many extensions on this platform as well. Like for example, if you do not have native software like Revit or CAD, but you want to view the file in CAD, you have a facility to view it in PDF. But when it comes to 3D models, you do not really have any facility to view them. But on this platform, you can not only view them without the native software, without the native solution. Like you do not really need to have Revit to view Revit models on this platform. You can view them because it is a cloud platform. You can just open them, view them, and then communicate over them. We'll see how does this happen, but I'm just explaining you right now that how these different stakeholders can access to the information present in this PDF, photos, data, drawings, and models. They can not only just see that, okay, this file is uploaded, you can also click on it and open that file and view the model as well. So this is how the collaboration is happening. Now moving ahead, how does this platform actually establishes these standards, or we can say the hierarchy within the platform. So to manage that, not everybody can view anything on this platform, right? We have different positions within this platform. This starts from account admin. As you can see here, account admin. So who's the account admin? Who takes care of everything within this platform? Who has all the rights within this platform? And then project admin. Account admin has the right, and I can say a control over all the project admins as well. So project admin is the one who handles particularly one, two, three, four, five projects. But account admin is the one who has a right uh, and responsibility to establish protocols, to establish standards, to have an overview on all the project admins who are working in different projects. So this is a broader perspective to understand what account admin and project admin does. And so we can say there will be fewer number of account admins because they have all the rights and responsibilities on this platform. They have the crucial responsibility to establish the standards and protocols within this platform. So that is why there's a less number of account admins, and project admins can be as many as the projects are. Like for example, 100 projects, you can have 20 project admins, you can have 5 project admins according to the scale and complexity of the projects. Now, project setup, data federation, and user management. These three things happen according to the organization and according to the protocol set up by account admin and project admins. Unified data. So we talked upon this in the earlier slide as well, that all the data which is required to, you know, keep everybody on the same page can be kept onto this platform. There's no limit, or there's no bar where I can say, okay, I cannot upload this or I cannot upload that. That is, like, we have a list of extensions on the website where you can just see in detail. There are a lot many, like majorly in AEC industry, whatever extensions are are utilized are covered within this platform majorly. And so unified data is just to explain that you can upload videos, drawings, photos, cost items, documents, everything. So why is this important? Because there are different stakeholders with different needs. Like for example, if I'm a design consultant, I might do not really take a part in some of the I can say maybe assets or anything which is not related to me, for example tender or something related to cost, which owner does not want to share with me. So there's a limit to it. We can put a limit that who can view what on this platform, but this supports every format which the consultant, all the consultant, and then the whole ecosystem requires at some point in time. Okay, streamline document management. What exactly are we trying to tell through this document management thing? We listed three things, which are document control, document versioning, and document approvals. So now I'll take document control. So having said that, document control, I'll explain you on the interface as well. But just to have this in your mind before you see the live session, document control gives you the right and control to keep everyone who is there in the ecosystem in a controlled manner. Like I can decide who all can see what within my project, within my platform. Okay, and then document versioning, this is similar. As I explained that there are a lot many documents uploaded with time. What if I need to go back to 2 days back, which whatever changes I did to that, I do not want them anymore. I want to go back to the earlier design. So we have versions of those all documents and files, and I can anytime go back to the earlier version of my project design. Document approval, so this happens when we created a document, when we have made certain changes, and now it is almost on a stage where it should go through a review process. So that also happens on this platform. I have a few examples of version control. So yeah, what exactly is version control, which I'm trying to tell you is that, okay, as you can see in blue and red, there are two versions of the same file. So when I do the changes and upload the same file on the platform, it does not consider it as a copy, or it does not, just create a list of files for me. It gives me only one file with different multiple versions of it. So as you can see, the red one was uploaded on October 16th, blue one was uploaded on September 8th. And these are the changes which were made in the different versions. What does this exactly do for me? This, just removes the hustle of having duplicate files. Some changes are there in this file, some changes are not there. It was in the earlier file, it was there in that date. So it just omits all that problem for me, and it just records the different versions of the same file, not the different files. Document approval, yeah. Just to just to make it pretty clear that document approvals happens when we are almost there on our design, or on the drawing, on a particular drawing, and I wanted to go through a approval process. So it has two stages. We can set up like on what stages my document should go, my drawing should go. For electrical, I can have a different set of approval process. I can, for landscape drawings and details, I can have a different set of approvals, because people are different, because consultants are different, because the draftsmen and the teams are different, right? So like that, we can create workflows, and then we can create reviews out of those workflows. Okay, so now I'll just stop share from here, and I'll go to my platform screen. I hope that I just created a rigid platform for you all to understand and absorb whatever I'll show you on the platform, because it was really necessary to give you a just an idea about how things go, what are the terminologies, how we go about a process within the platform, and what are the different things which we should consider. Okay, so now I'll share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to all. Okay, so now I'll start with project templates. I'll just explain a bit of it so that I cover that how you can, automate the process, or you can just omit some of the steps while creating a project and adding members and everything. So at the name, as the name suggests, project template is something which helps us in creating prototypes and setting up standards and protocols, right? So templates can be formed with the help of management, like how they want to proceed with the platform, and how exactly I want this platform to perform for me and for my team and the project, right? So within the template, what we can do is we can set up some initial things which will remain same for all the projects which I'll form, right? So now I have um a template already created, or I can just show you how it is created. So like this, I can create a blank template within which I can name as trial 2501. So within this template, I get a chance to add template members, like where whoever member gets added here will be automatically a part of the project which I'll create with this template. So from here, what exactly am I doing? I am just omitting the rework which happens whenever I create a new project. I can just take that template and work further. Okay, so from here I can just select the email address. I can assign the company from here. So right now this is saying assign from account admin. So in account admin, whatever companies are there, I can go there because all the members are added already added in the account admin tab, and I can change that, or I can change that here as well. Company, I can search accounts. I can take name of person. Okay, role. So role is really important. I'll tell you why. While putting up the permission settings, if your roles are in place and on those roles have, if you put the permissions accordingly, you just have to assign the role, the permissions are assigned automatically. So if I say project architect, two roles are okay, only project architect. Now project member access and permissions on the features may vary. That means abhi right now I have not made him a project admin but a project member, and on the basis of role he will get access and permission settings. So the member gets added in the template. Okay, so now from here I can create a project with this template within docs. So right now, as you can see, I am in the interface of the template. So from here, if I go to docs, that means I am working in the template, how my docs will function. Right now, I'm not in any project or some anything like that. Right now, I'm in a template. Within that template, how docs will react to files, to reviews, and to issues, I can set up here. For example, files. I can have a list of folders created here, and all those folders will be a part of the project which I create from this template. Okay. So the point which I'm trying to make here is whenever you create a new project, first try to make templates and create roles and set up the permissions on the first hand and then create project, it becomes easy for you to create projects on the same standards and protocols which are already been decided and set up by the organization. Okay, now I'll move on to the next. Okay, so number one, I explained the project, how project template works, and why is it important, or we can say helpful, to create a project template, because it helps us to define the protocols and standards beforehand. Okay, so right now I am in one of the projects now. Now I'm no more in the templates, but now I'm in the project, which is sample project for coordination 2025. Here, I'll tell you how to add the members. If you created the template, then eventually all those members will be a part of this project. But what if you need to add somebody from a consultant perspective, which is not there in the template? Then how do you add the member? So we'll just go on add member. We'll put the email address. We can input multiple email addresses at one go and just press enter. So now here it gives me an opportunity to define everything, because if I do this in the template, this step is done. But if I need to add a member which is not there in the template, but I need that consultant or particular person in this project, this is how I can add, and this is how I can define the things like first name, last name, company. Arkan role is the project architect. So right now he has access level of project administrator. I'll make him a member. Products, I can also assign products from here as well. Like for example, docs, build. These are all the other modules which are present in ACC, which is Autodesk Construction Cloud, which helps us from the design, the document management system to execution, and also the cost aspect of it, and also the operation and maintenance part of it. So these also the collaboration part, which like for example, different team members working on Revit simultaneously. So these are the two modules which they get in Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro: design collaboration and model coordination. So right now we assigned him docs and insight, which insight eventually it happens automatically. If I want, I can assign him any other product as well to him. So this is how I add a member. I sent an invitation. Now he will be notified on his email ID, and from there directly he can access to the project, because I gave him the access. Also, he has the license to access this platform. So there are two aspects. Number one is I should have the license to access to view. I should have the license of Autodesk Docs, and then I should have access to the project. So I am the account admin of this platform for my company and my hub, and this is the project which I created, and I added him and I gave him the rights. So now, because I gave him the rights, he has the ability to access this project. Also, I defined the access level, which is a project member. Now, next is files. Within files, what exactly are the things which we need to keep in mind, or how does this work? So now I'll tell you two things which takes place here. Number one is the segregation happens. How I want to keep my documents, and to who all I want my document to be accessible. Okay, so these two things are, done here. For example, strategy. I made this folder because whatever discussions, whatever earlier conceptual drawings, or sketches, or we can say different brainstorming, whatever happens here, whoever I want to be a part of, I can add those members within this folder. First of all, I created this folder, I kept those files within this folder. So I'll tell you how to create a subfolder. Number one, you can just click on these three dots. I can add a subfolder. I can say practice folder. So we have this that practice folder here. And in within this folder, I can go to permission settings. So now when this is number one, how to create a folder. I want to separate or segregate one of some of my files. I just created another folder. And now I want to define the people who can access this folder. So number one, whoever is added in this project can be added. Only those can be added. First of all, I have to add them in the members. If he or she is present in the members, then only I can add them in the folder. That is number one. Okay, so as you can see, Darshan is already here because Darshan am at Capricorn is here, and I added Darshan at Arcans. So you can see the members here who are already been added in the members. Okay, so now they are here in the project, but they cannot see this folder. Why? Because they are not added in this particular folder. All those who are admins can see this folder, but members cannot, because admin has all the rights within the particular project, not on the platform. And account admin has all the rights within all the projects. Okay, so now the moment I add Darshan, as you can see, I can see the two email IDs. This is already here, and now I'm just adding. So this is same Darshan which I sent invitation to. I can just try here. So here I get a chance to put the permission level. I can, give him just view files, view and download files, view plus download plus publish markups, like what all he can do within this folder. I can give him that particular access. For example, I give him create rights, view, download, publish markup, and upload. He can view, sorry, download, publish markup, and upload. The moment I give him manage rights, that means I'm giving him administrative controls, which is, not recommended. We give these rights to only few people within the platform. Now here I add Darshan. So he will get an invite, and from there he can be a part of this particular folder. So one more thing I would like to add here is, like, for example, I have a core team. Who is a core team? Core team is somebody who, has a part to play in all the folders, in every aspect of the platform. Then in that case, what do? We add them in project files, because project file is the parent folder. What is a parent folder? Where all the subfolders lie. Whenever you create a new project, you will only see project files. Within that, you create subfolders and then you segregate people. But if you have a list of people who needs to be there all over the place in the project, then you add them within project file. If I add somebody within this folder, that means I'm giving that person access to all these subfolders. So these are the few points which we need to keep in mind while adding members, and how to add members, and what is the significance of giving permissions to the people. Okay. Now I added member. Within this, I'll show you the markup tool. See, even architect within architecture, I have these different stages. Okay, so maybe I'll go to DD and I'll open this file. So I'm opening this file to show you how to create markup and how to communicate over any model or over any file. So right now, as you can see, I am not opening Revit, but this is a Revit model uploaded to this platform, and I can see it. I can rotate it. I can just, you know, go into the model for details, and also I can just view it with details and everything. I can also place a first person here and view it. Okay, so how to place an issue? For example, I want to create an issue with this, uh, with these windows or anything like that. I'll say design, maybe building code, and I'll put it here. I just clicked on the place where I want to create the issue. I clicked on it, and then now, as you can see, that this is the issue number 29. This is a thumbnail which shows us status is open. Description, I can say problem with the frame. Assigned to, this is very important. Whom do I, assign, whom do I assigning this issue to? Maybe Darshan. And then location, what is the so right now, as you can see, there's no location which is showing here, because we haven't created any location in the template or while creating the project. So while creating a project, we can create locations like ground floor, first floor, ground plus two, or maybe, like the different spaces, lawn spaces on ground one or two, or like that. So from there we can put the location as well, location details. Now due date, I can give a due date to this as Monday. Start date is today itself. If I want to attach something, I can attach, like for example, I want to give him a reference. I can drop down anything from here, like my desktop or the platform. Whatever I want to put here should be on the platform ideally. Now comments, um, refer to the codes. Now submit. The moment I submitted this, the issue is created, and the other person, like whom I assigned it to, will get a notification and can see this. See, like, okay, this is the issue created by Aditi, and I need to solve this issue by this date. Okay, so now versions as well. I can show you that, okay, this is, we have 12 versions of the same file. And these are the versions which are being uploaded by, like, for example, this Aditi, Darshan, on the dates. You can see the dates as well. Okay. Now I'm moving on to a feature called bridge. So this is the part where I want to tell you about the automation part. Like what exactly get automated here. there are so many things. Like if you utilize templates properly, then there's so many things which can be automated. Like for example, creation of project, addition of members, creation of folders, anything that can be automated with the help of template. But um, if we talk about bridge, like what exactly are we talking in bridge is, for example, I have two different projects. Okay, two different projects, and I want something to remain safe between those two projects, or maybe I want to update the other project as well with the same folder and files. How do I do that? How do I bridge those two projects together? So as you can see, within docs you have a feature called bridge. Within, so if I say bridge project and bridge to a project, if I go here in this option, this will send an invitation to this email ID to bridge a project with my project. Okay, so this is how this works. If I want to bridge my this project, which is 2025 coordination 2025, with any other project, from here I can select. So here you can see we have two options. Number one is automatically sync folders updates to the target project, and include the subfolders as well here. So if I click on this, that means I'm automating, creating an automated bridge between a folder of this project to a folder in the other project. And that other project can be of the same organization or the same domain, or can be of any other domain as well. Okay, for example, from here, I want to take schematic. So if there is any subfolder within the schematic folder, that will also be included. Okay, I can review this. So right now I am doing this, and now I can uh, put a title to this. Okay, now here I select the target project. Demo CTPL is the other project which I am creating a bridge with. Now, target folder in the targeted project. In Demo CTPL, I want that folder to be bridged with strategy. My schematic will be bridged with strategy of Demo CTPL. I can put any message if I want. And at the moment I click with share one item with automations, this will be shared with the other project. And anything, any changes, any activation, any activity which happens within this schematic folder will be updated in the strategy folder of the other project. So this is how we create bridge. We create automated bridge as well. Any, if I upload any document within that, that can be reflected in the other project simultaneously. Okay, so this here I end all the live uh, features which I showed to you. Now we can move to the questions. Okay, now okay, so questions, I am happy to address the questions, but I can hardly see any question. Yes, please, please drop your question in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer. Firstly, I'll address planning engineer team access to all folders and project head. See, as I explained that when the platform is open to give rights, like for example, if you want them to access everything, you give them access to the parent folder, and then they can access every aspect of the project. So this is how you can give them all the access. You can make them the project admins, and then they can access everything. Okay, so now next question is, what is the difference between ACC and BIM Collaborate Pro? I'll say um, they are not different products. ACC is the umbrella. I hope you're listening, Mr. Sheikh. That ACC is the umbrella, Autodesk Construction Cloud, within which a list of products fall for different purposes. Autodesk Docs is one of them. So when we call ABC Pro, which is Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro, it is majorly used for online collaboration while we are working on Revit. Like for example, structure, all the services team, architecture team can work together, sitting at remote places with the help of ABC Pro. And ABC Pro falls under ACC. ACC is the umbrella. ACC is not a product, but ABC Pro is a product, which is BIM Collaborate Pro is a product. And ACC is the platform, is the whole platform under which Docs, Build, ABC Pro, even ABC, which is Autodesk BIM Collaborate, falls. So there's no point of having a difference between ACC and Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro, but it's like an umbrella and under which this happens. BIM Collaborate Pro is a product. If someone has added me in his project and I want to bridge his folder to my so that for this Nitish, I told you that you need to send an invitation for them to bridge that particular folder. See, only the parent can create that particular bridge. So you need to send an invitation to them that okay, create a bridge of this particular folder. Where so the best practice is to always create a bridge from parent project to the sub project, which I showed to you. Okay, so whatever bridge you want to create, that has to be created where the parent project is through the parent project. That is the easiest and that is the best way to do it. How useful, how to usefully this for site engineers? They can access any of the files. Obviously to those who have access to, like whatever files you have access to, you can access them from anywhere. Even from the mobiles you can access this particular platform and from that platform you can access the project, and within the project you can see whatever is been uploaded, like the files and everything, and you can check from there. So that is why it is very helpful from the site perspective. This show all project like CAD and Revit with BIM. Yes, you can open any file. You can open CAD files as well on this platform. Ma'am, in this, no, I'm moving on to the next question. In the demo, you have created issue and assigned time for resolving it. Yes. So other will not be able to access the file till the issue is resolved. No, it doesn't work like that. So I just created one issue. Okay. Being on the reviewer side, anybody who's sitting on the reviewer side can create another issue. So this does not stop anything anywhere. It just ask the assignee, the to whom I assigned the issue, to change that or maybe improve that. And the moment it gets improved, it gets uploaded, and you will see another version of that on that particular platform. That's it. It does not stop anything, or it does not disable anybody to viewing that. It just ask the other person to update it. Now, how can I efficiently manage and collaborate on structural models using Autodesk Docs and VIM workflow? See, number one is Autodesk Docs is a viewing and document management platform. It does not allow you to collaborate or do any modeling on this through this. If you want to do some changes or add anything, you need to have BIM Collaborate Pro. Like for example, the issue I created on this, to change that, Darshan has BIM Collaborate Pro. From there, from his Revit interface, he will access that cloud model, do the changes, sync it, and then I'll be able to see those changes within the platform. I do not have Revit, I cannot change anything. He has it. He has Revit and he has BIM Collaborate Pro, and then he can edit that platform and that model, and then I'll be able to see on that platform all those changes. Okay, so to model, to manage, to collaborate on the model, on the modeling aspect, you need Autodesk BIM Collaborate Pro. Autodesk Docs just serves as a viewing platform, as a managing platform, as a document managing platform, and common establishing common data environment, collaborating in terms of document with various stakeholders, not in terms of modeling. I hope that answers your questions, Bhargav. Uh, if not, please you can ask further question. How much difference is ACC and BIM 360? I hope you should have attended my last webinar. It was exactly on the same topic, ACC and BIM 360. So I'll say there's no difference. ACC is the modified version or the updated version of BIM 360. BIM 360 was earlier there. All the modules were earlier there. Now they're much more modified and enhanced. And I can say some of them are, renamed with certain additions and updates within ACC, which is Autodesk Construction Cloud. So BIM 360 and ACC are not different, are not different products, I'll say, but ACC is the updated version of BIM 360. I hope that answers your question. And does it work on Bluebeam software as it have large quantity takeoff flies? It's hard to manage. So will it help? Kavita, I humbly ask you to contact us, because uh, this will require my other colleague as well, because it says Bluebeam. Then we can sit and discuss in detail whatever you're trying to ask us, and I'll address it better in person. I would humbly request you to please contact us. I'll reflect the email ID. Thanks for reminding me. So yeah, this is, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So some more questions. How I can attend your future webinars? Uh, Stay connected on LinkedIn and keep following our page, our Khan's page, and you can just stay tuned on our LinkedIn page. This is what I suggest. And it's like document management system. It is much more than that, Karthik. I'm sorry, I need to go. Kavita, I answered you that you need to reach out to us. Karthik, it's like document management system. It's more than that. It's not only just document management system, but it's also a viewing platform, reviewing platform. You can do the review process under that as well. Okay, now how can I attend? Ho gaya. Now next, if you assign any issue to a particular person, then at the same time another can resolve the issue without the permission. So see, whatever I showed you is just a view. right? I cannot edit the model, as I explained, that I cannot edit the model on this platform. To edit this, I should have the model. Darshan has that model. Darshan has Revit, and then he has Autodesk Mim Collaborate Pro to edit it. So when we talk about that, like for example, I created this issue, and this is under architecture. So this will be, redirected to the architecture model, and he will only be have access to edit that. The architecture team, okay. Structure team do not have that model and they cannot edit it. And within even architecture team we have work sets, so the environment is pretty much the same as it was in the earlier days, like in the server time. But the collaboration is now online, that's it. But we work in the similar manner. We have work sets, and those who have the rights to edit it, only they can edit. I hope that answered your question. Okay. Okay, thank you so much everyone to join and you know giving your time, paying attention to whatever I explained. I hope that was informative. I hope it helps you in bringing in updates and changes, and making it more effective while working on the common data environment. And those who are interested in more in the platform and want to know more about it, you can please contact. I am dropping my email ID as well here. So you can reach out to me at aditi.sharma@arcans.world, and I'll be happy to answer all your queries and questions. Thank you so much for joining.